The Public Works Department is responsible for the city's roadways during inclement weather and is committed to helping make Bowling Green safe for vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians. In this episode of Spotlight on Bowling Green, we'll discuss the plans that are in place to provide reasonable and reliable mobility in the city and reduce public hazards related to storms and winter weather.
It's important to Public Works to take care of the roads so that people can travel around during those times. And inclement weather could be anything from trees down to snow removal.
The important part for Public Works to take care of the road issues is mainly safety. We try to get the roads cleared so that the emergency equipment can get through, the citizens can travel around, and basically to keep the dangers and the hazards off the road.
During events that require us to come in for emergencies, it could be snow, could be flooding due to heavy rains, could be trees down. We have crews, dedicated crews that are on call 24/7, 365 days a year, to include holidays. So we're prepared for every event, whatever would come up at any given time.
Preparation for inclement weather is a year-long process and involves the maintenance of important equipment and materials. The Public Works Department must also be vigilant in monitoring the weather before and during storm events.
For any type of inclement weather, we have a plan for snow removal, for storm debris, flooding. The equipment, we try to keep it ready. The employees, we have an emergency on-call list. Generally for seasonal activities such as snow removal, we plan for those a season in advance. So if it's in the summer, we're planning for winter already. For storms in the winter and summer and spring, we kind of prepare for them year round. For winter snow and ice removal, we keep on stock 2,000 tons of de-icer. That could be rock salt or it could be a treated de-icer. We also keep on hand 5,800 gallons of salt brine, and that's for those times when we can pre-treat the streets for a forecasted event.
We monitor the weather on a daily basis since it impacts all of our daily activities. Usually when there's a bad storm coming in or inclement weather, we monitor it a little closer. We use several different devices such as television, internet. As the system gets closer, then we try to schedule, make sure all of our equipment and everything's ready to go for anything that may come up.
We also depend on the police department dispatch to notify us when there is inclement weather, and when they do so, then we will start monitoring 24/7.
For most events, we watch the weather. It could be local weather, it could be the weather on the cable TV. Also, we monitor weather stations on the internet. So rather than just focus on one, we try to focus on several different ones because the weather here in Kentucky and in Bowling Green changes so much that we will watch it, monitor it, and that way that helps us get a handle on what we need to be prepared for.
Operations has 31 employees that we use for a 12-hour shift rotation. We break them into two groups, Team 1 and Team 2. Not all the time do we use the 12-hour rotation. We also do a weekly on-call where dispatch may contact an employee that's on call 24/7, and then he will notify other employees if he needs assistance on the emergency at hand.
We keep a staff on call 24/7. When conditions arise that we need more manpower, we will keep extra staff on hand, or they are available for call-in at any time.
An effective inclement weather road maintenance program is essential to keep our citizens safe during their travel in the city. There are important procedures in place in order to ensure the efficiency of our public works crew.
We have the city divided into 10 zones, and with those 10 zones we have it listed out on sheets that the guys go by. With the streets are prioritized, whether they be a through street into the main avenue of a neighborhood, or if they're a side street, they're on a lower priority level. Dead ends are on the lowest. We have them divided by A, B, C, and D routes. On a normal snow event, we do A's and B's which A's are the main emergency routes, B's are bus routes, and then C's and D's are your secondary roads.
When a snow event arises, we have to make the decision on whether to pre-treat. Sometimes if it turns into a rain event before that, we can't pre-treat because that just dilutes the salt brine and it's not effective then. At that time, it all really just depends on what kind of event we're having and how much snow, ice, etc. is in the system. What the temperatures are, what the road temperatures are. Everything plays a little different role in every situation. So we just have to monitor it and make decisions as it goes along as to how much we use, how much manpower we exert toward it, and what the situation consists of.
During a storm event, dispatch will call us with locations of trees down or damage to city property, whatever the case may be. We have a list of all the storm debris locations. The next day we go back and take that list and go around to each location for a follow-up.
Here at the Operations Division, we have 31 employees. We take care of 38.5 square miles of city, 270 miles approximately of city streets. We have multi-purpose equipment along with, I guess you could say, multi-purpose employees.
While we're in the leaf pickup season, if inclement weather comes in, such as a snowstorm or even a heavy windstorm, we usually have to stop that procedure and refit our trucks to take on the next one. Such as snow, we have to take the leaf machines off and put the snow equipment on, salters and the plows and so forth. Basically, that system stops and we go into the next system, which is obviously more important at the time than the leaf pickup. Then once that's over with, we'll go back to picking up leaves again.
Oftentimes, during road work and repairs, streets must be temporarily closed in order to complete necessary work. The public works crews appreciate the patience of the citizens while they make the roads safe for travel.
Everyone needs to have some patience when inclement weather or catastrophes happen at the time. Allow us time to get to the situation, take care of it.
During the times that we have inclement weather and that we have the road crews out performing maintenance, just be respectful of them. They're trying to do their job. Be ready for delays, trying to remove trees or maybe repair a street or do snow removal. We have our vehicles highly visible by flashing lights and yellow lights. The fire department has their red lights. Police department has blue lights, and we have our yellow lights. So, if you see flashing yellow lights, we're out there trying to get work done. So just kind of be respectful of the employees that's trying to get this done for the citizens.
If you would like to learn more about this or any other Spotlight on Bowling Green program, contact City Hall at 270-393-3000.